You're still with me, Nyumasale Syaharani, on today's news, Friday, 14 February 2020. The Philippine government will no longer allow people to live on the crater-studded island that is home to the erupting Taal volcano, with a visual warning that living in there would be like having a gun pointed at you. The simmering volcano has ejected smaller ash plume for 4 days after a gigantic eruption, January 12, sent ash drifting north over Manila, the capital, about 65 kilometers or 40 miles away. While larger explosives is still possible.
Interior Secretary Eduardo Ano says officials in Batangas province, where the volcano is located, have been asked to look for a severe housing area, at least 3 hectares or 7 acres in size, for about 6,000 families that used to live in Fort Village and work mostly as tour guides, farmers, and fish pen operators on Volcano Island. The new housing site should be at least 17 kilometers or 10 miles away from the restive volcano to be safe, he said.
The island was long ago designed a national park that off-limit to permanent village. The government's volcano monitoring agency has separately declared that the island a permanent danger zone. But still, improvised villagers have lived there and worked there for decades. Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte has approved a recommendation for the island to be turned into a no-man's land, but he has yet to issue formal guidelines. After an initial visit last week, Duterte plans to return to hard-hit Batangas province on Monday to check condition of displaced village.
The 311-meter or 1,020-foot height Taal is the second most active of 24 restive Philippine volcanoes. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology has placed Taal at alert level 4, the second highest warning, indicating a more dangerous explosive eruption is possible within hour or day due to continuous earthquakes, emission of volcano gases, and the other sign that magma is rising.
Health officials say hundreds of people have been treated for ash-related breathing problems, but no deaths have been directly blamed on the eruption, as volcanic debris has damaged homes near the crater and the pressure of the magma underground has cracked roads and earth nearby. Lucia Amen, a 45-year-old mother of 6, said she started packing up clothes in bag in November after hearing up from her children that their teachers were warning the volcano was acting up again. When the volcano erupted, she said she was ready with her family and rapidly moved out of Laurel Town, which lies near Volcano Island. Amen wept quietly Sunday while attending Mass in an evacuation center in Tagaytay City in Cavite Province, saying she was worried about her children as the eruption dragged on. A senator from Batangas, Raprecto, has recommended the creation of a commission to oversee the recovery of volcano-devastated region. It will be similar to a government body that was established after Mount Pinatubo's 1991 eruption north of Manila. A long-dormant volcano, Pinatubo, it stopped in one of the biggest volcanic eruptions of the 20th century, killing hundreds of people and devastating Philippines' main rice-producing region. The Philippines lies along the Pacific Ring of Fire, a string of faults around the ocean basins where many of world's earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur.